Would you believe me if I told you the stock market is rigged? And not only is it rigged, it's rigged in two ways. Okay, that's what we're going to get into this video. If you're new here, I'm Austin. I'm a co-owner of cloudmusicsuite.com. On this channel, we talk all things money and personal development. We also talk a lot about stocks. So we're going to talk about stocks today. Thank you for subscribing. Here's a picture of a horizontal spinning rat. So there you go, because why not? All right, let's get into this thing. So the stock market is rigged in two ways. All right, I'm just going to put it right up here up front. First way that the stock market is rigged is it's rigged to go up over time, which is really good news for you and me. So the stock market's rigged to go up over time, mostly due to central banks and the Fed doing something called quantitative easing, which is basically printing money. They don't actually print money anymore. It's just numbers on a screen because everything's digital. But they're going to provide the market with liquidity. They're going to be buying assets. The Fed buys assets in the stock market. It's super crazy. When I learned about this, I was like, how is this allowed? It is allowed. And it's allowed even more in bad times than it is in good times. It's very, very interesting. Okay, so the Fed wants the market to be stable. The Fed does not want the market to go down. All right, people's 401ks are in the market. People's retirement funds are in the market. All these, public companies do well whenever they have a more capitalized position. Whenever the stock market is worth more, the economy is doing better because liquidity is easier to come by. So the stock market is rigged to go up over time. Absolutely 100%. So if we fast forward 100 years from now, the stock market will be higher than it is today. If we fast forward 50 years from now, the stock market will be higher than it is today. If we fast forward 1 year, I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to go up. I don't know if it's going to go down, but I have full faith that the powers that be will make sure the stock market continues to go up forever and ever and ever and ever. So it's absolutely rigged to go up over time. The second way it's rigged is it's rigged to get you as the individual investor to sell whenever it's times of panic and times of negativity and times of doubt. So these big funds will sell assets whenever we're riding high. Okay, they'll sell assets and they'll dump them so hard and they'll push them through the floor and they'll take a short position, which means basically betting that the stock's going to go down even further, which puts even more selling pressure. They will tank these stocks through the floor, way more than is actually implicit inside the true issue that's happening. So like inflation right now, there's a lot of things to worry about right now, but inflation is one of those things to worry about right now, and rising rates is one thing to worry about right now because the Fed keeps raising rates and raising rates and raising rates to combat inflation. So now debt for companies is getting more and more and more expensive to take on, that is going to hamper the bottom line, and inflation hampers the bottom line as well, which means the amount of money they're spending on their business to make sure the business keeps running is going to increase. So that means that the profit decreases. And when profits decrease, valuations decrease, and that's not good for stocks, okay? Because if valuations decrease, that means the stock price is going to come down. So stocks are going to follow their earnings over time. A short-term hiccup like these rising rates or a short-term hiccup like this Russia-Ukraine situation, it's not going to ruin these companies in the long term, but it is going to hurt them in the short term. So the stock market goes down and your individual stocks, if you're an individual stock picker, go down a whole lot more than that because these big funds are dumping so many shares onto the market. They're putting so much selling pressure that these stocks get destroyed. Like this year has been historically terrible for this. We were at nosebleed valuations about 1.5 years ago. Now we're at like basement bottom discount prices for a lot of stocks. Of course, there's still some overvalued stocks out there, but a lot of stocks are in a very, very fair value. And guess what? They're still getting dumped. They're still getting disrespected. So what is happening to the individual investor is that, one, a lot of them have completely left the market, period. A lot of them have totally left investing forever. You know when they'll come back? They'll come back when the market is going euphoria mode, green only. Every single day we're up another percent, another percent, another percent, and then we'll have a 3% beast banger day, and then we'll have one down day, and then another percent up. We're getting this huge rally. That's when everyone's going to want to get back in the market. It's very unfortunate. So the psychology of the individual is not helped by stocks going down. So you got to understand that stocks are rigged to go down, and whenever they go down, you are meant to sell. The financial news is going to tell you sell, sell, sell. The financial media is going to tell you sell, sell, sell. Every article that you see on your brokerage account is going to say sell. No one's going to say take advantage of these bottom of the barrel discount prices. Everyone's going to be telling you to sell. It's panic. It's the end of the world. The stock market is done forever. The stock market's canceled. The stock market's not canceled. Okay? We're going to get back. We're going to go back to regular valuations. We're not going to be at these horribly low valuations where they're great valuations if you're a buyer, right? And then remember, the stock market is rigged to go up over time. So the stock market is going to go up over time, and you're going to come out like a bandit if you just hold and you buy when the market dips, okay? So I hope you use that information to the best of your ability. And you remember, one, be a long-term holder. And number two, don't sell when we go down. Don't sell when we go down. The only time you should sell a stock is when the fundamentals of the company that you're holding has changed, or the story has played out over a course of whatever time horizon you had for that stock. Maybe you wanted to hold it for 5 years. You got your nice double or triple up. You made great money, good investment. It's time for you to take that money, sell your position, and move it into the next stock. That is, you know, the next thing that you think is gonna 3 to 5x over the next 5 years or something like that. So hope you use this information to the best of your ability and go out there and make some gains. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you made it this far in the video, please do so because you clearly enjoyed this. So thank you so much. Comment down below. Let me know if you're buying. Let me know if you think about this too. I think about this all the time. Stock market is rigged in 2 ways. It's rigged to go up, and it's rigged to get you to sell. So that's all I got for today. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Subscribe and like the video. Thank you.